Look at me. I'm the captain now. Today, I have an actual captain, like in the pilot. So we'll talk about a lot of things, but I'll let him introduce himself, Kwanza. Captain, it's Fadal.
My name's Saeed Swaleh Khamis. I've been in the aviation for almost now 30 plus years.
30 years. And
Yes.
you look so young.
Yes, because I keep fit. So I've been in aviation for almost 34 years since school. I started this career in 1990, early 90s. And I actually started when the advertisement was in the daily papers.
But before you go to the
Yes,
advertisement part,
yes.
your journey, where you're from, how you want to become did you ever want to become a pilot, or am I just
No,
something that
I didn't want to be a pilot initially. I wanted actually to be a banker.
a banker to a pilot?
A banker to a pilot, because I was actually mesmerized and touched by people, the clerks, the bank clerks,
I mean,
in a tire, in an air condition, and counting money.
these are dreams of the 90s only.
Yes, I know. So then, apparently, I wanted actually to go across late 80s and early 90s. Most of the custodians they get these visas to go and work in Saudi.
It was mostly custodians. It was easier.
I think because of their background of Arabic speaking,
Okay.
they actually come here to do some interviews, to have guys go there and do the banking and other jobs. So apparently that was my dream job. And for some reasons, a good friend of mine, Allah Arhamu, my brother Badr, just saw an advertisement, one of the daily papers, and actually called me, and he told me, I think this is a good job for you, because I speak Arabic and at the same time English. So Kenya was actually advertised. They wanted a cabin crew, Arabic-speaking cabin crew, doing their flight or manning the flights from Nairobi to Dubai. So then apparently, I said, okay, why not?
So you just tried out of
Yes.
curiosity, not
Yes.
even because
Yes.
actually
Yes.
wanted the job.
Yes. So then what I did was I just applied, and then after 3 months, they called me. And they told me that you are actually required to go to Nairobi to do the interview.
Were you excited, or you just
Well, I was excited because
always
my
thought
brother actually, my brother Mohammed from Saudi, he told me that is a good career for you to pick it up rather than coming here, because he was already there. He's a hotelier by profession himself, and he said this is a nice, good, career for you. It will open up so many things. So actually, I went for it, and started the aviation career as cabin crew for about 6 to 7 years. Then changed the career from cabin to cockpit.
So
Cockpit is pilot.
So what is the process? Why you just decided one day I want to be a pilot?
Yeah, now another friend of mine, and this is actually goes to everyone, that someone somewhere there really can influence you in a way. So, and a good brother of mine as well, we are working together, called Brother Faisal. One day I was in India in a bus, a van, coming from the aircraft going to the hotel, and out of nowhere they told me, Said, yes, have you thought of being a pilot? And I was like, yes, by the way, why not? Because we have the academics, and For a pilot, you need actually to be good basic mathematics, physics, and a bit of geography.
So Faisal saw something in you, or you just
No,
random?
just out of nowhere. You just say, why? I mean, Said, have you thought about maybe we change our career, both of us, from cabin to cockpit?
Oh, he was cabin, or was he?
He was a cabin as well.
He was also cabin crew,
Yes,
Faisal.
yes,
So inspired you.
yes.
Oh.
And then from there, we never looked backwards anymore. So we went to Wilson Airport. There are only two or three flying school. The flying school itself is called Pegasus Flying.
Is it still today?
Yes, it's there. I believe it's still there. And then apparently what happened was we went and we enrolled. It's a difficult training because we used to fly, and during the days off you go and do your pilot training.
And it's quite expensive also, by the way.
It's expensive as well.
So how did you manage? You're flying, you're
Yes,
working,
Yes.
coming back, you're doing classes,
Yes.
paying, you have bills to pay, and then you have to pay for the fees.
No, fortunately, as crew, whenever we go out, you are given allowances in hard currency. So we actually change whatever we get from out, come to Kenya and change, and then go pay this the flying school. So we used to do that, and actually the school was quite accommodating because they could actually structure your training as per your off days as well.
That was really nice.
Yes. So then after that, I enrolled as there are two parts. There is what is called private pilot, and there is what is called commercial pilot. The private pilot, you can only fly the plane privately. The commercial part is more demanding. So you need to gain more hours on that so that you can be able to fly commercially, or rather have passengers.
So the process of being a pilot, you have to go to school first, and then now you do hours. What hours is?
Hours of the experience here. The hours of flying hours from takeoff to landing.
You have to do as much as you can,
Yes.
and you have to pay every session. Don't
Yes, until you attain your license. And then after that, you build up your hours now on real flying. So your experience is based on flying hours actually.
So for a child, or for someone who doesn't have a background of money, it becomes very tricky.
Well, there are two ways of looking at it. Either mostly people take loan or do some harambes. By then, the early 90s as well, people used to do some harambes and whatever. And of course, they it's quite financially demanding. I mean, you really have to have money because it's an expensive career. It's not a flying school. By then, even today, on a private pilot, it requires almost $1 million Kenya shillings, and that is only one part. And the commercial part actually requires another maybe 4 to 5 million. So you're talking about 6 million.
In the span of how long?
In the span of maybe a year, 1 year and a half.
Just a year.
Yeah, one year and a half. It depends with the weather as well, you know.
Now cabin crew. Now you've been a pilot. What happens next? You quit your job. As a cabin crew.
Well, I came back. I was with Kenya Airways by then, and with my license. And I wanted actually to join the airline, but unfortunately the vacancy is, you have to wait for the vacancy. And I made I made my mind that I could not stay as a cabin crew with my license in the pocket as well. It doesn't make sense, isn't it? Yeah. So I decided with my brother that the best way is to go and look for a job. So I went to Wilson Airport.
It's risky quitting a job that's at least
Yes,
a comfort zone. You have a comfort zone already.
the head of in-flight manager, the late Mr. Mbarak, called me to his office, and he told me, please don't quit this job. You wait, because airline is a more secure company. You are, taking yourself outside there. You don't know
What's going to happen?
what will happen.
It's a huge risk.
Yes, it's a huge risk. But I had to take that decision, We sat down with my brother and we decided the best way is to go and venture in general aviation at Wilson. So I got an opportunity to join a very prestigious company called Global Aviation, and started my career with 250 hours there. Continue flying, and then changed the company to Fly 540, which they had different aircraft for advancement of my career. And then now the journey has taken me to entrepreneurship, because I've joined
Another change also.
Another change as well. Alhamdulillah. I say.
So cabin crew, pilots.
Yes.
Now entrepreneur.
Yes. And so I went and changed to be an entrepreneur with a colleague of mine, which saw some value in me to his business, because he's called Captain Mohammed.
So still the same field, the
Same
entrepreneurship.
field, yes. And actually what happened was that he called me to join his company. And the company is called Safe Air Company, which is a cargo company in Nairobi, which flies the Boeing 727 and the 737. Thank you. Thank you.
All over.
All over regional.
Pistachio cooking or lemon, please.
Regional. Mostly regional.
So, Captain, you told me you came from a very marginalized community, and then you went all the way to becoming a captain.
Yes.
Do you think, and it's in the 90s, so nothing was working towards you. Do you think it's just pure luck, or it was just hard work, determination?
I tell you, I have this philosophy which I really believe in. Whatever, anybody can be anything in his life. It's a matter of focus and to be at the right place, the right time. And being from 90s, early 90s, and part of Malindi.
A very small town.
Very small town. And the only game changer was because of my Arabic speaking skills, which actually got me into a job in one of the prestigious, of course, airline, which is Kenya Airways by then, because they really needed some cabin crew to be, manning the routes between Nairobi, Muscat, and Dubai by then. So that was a game changer. So I went there, very naive, from town in Malindi, didn't know where Koinange Street or River Road or whatever. Nothing. So then.
And now you're traveling worldwide.
Alhamdulillah, yes. So anyway, that was a skill which actually I got it from my local madrasa, which actually I was doing both studying in madrasa in Malindi and at the same time studying in Malindi High School. So it was both Malindi and the madrasa. So the skills which actually got in my communication got me the job in Kenya Airways.
Now that you're from Malindi, a small town, you're going to a different entire career that people don't even know what you do, I'm sure,
yes.
in the 90s. So
yes.
Kabin crew nini, wanashangaa nini.
Yes.
And now you're going see different places.
Yes.
You're going to India, you're going to Oman, you're going to maybe Europe.
Yes.
You're seeing things that, it's Nairobi, it was culture shock. Was it hard on you, Amma?
Well, it was in a way, but somehow the first shock, actually, it was an environmental shock, if you might say, is when we were taken very early 90s to go and do the cabin crew course in Frankfurt in Germany.
Oh.
And we just studied these things about winter and summer in school. So I'm in a hotel during a summertime, and I'm waiting 7 o'clock or 6:30 to see the sun goes down, and it's actually it's still there. 7 o'clock, 7 p.m., 8 p.m.
Sun is still shining bright.
The sun is there. 10 p.m. as well, until 10:30 or 10:30, 10:40 then. So that was actually an environmental shock.
So, you told me before we came here that this profession is a prestigious profession. You feel like it's a prestigious
It's
job.
a very prestigious profession. It's very fulfilling. It is it's meant for the sharp and quick thinkers. At the same time, your motor skill is a motor skill. You know, it is how you interact with machines.
There's no room for error.
There's no room for error. Yes, you have 200 passengers or 300 passengers. You make a mistake, you will kill everyone. So normally we are put to task every 6 months to go and do simulator training for any emergencies. And then there's a threshold which you're supposed to reach to attain your proficiency.
Now, people are usually scared of flying. Most people say, and people say, "Oh, flying is safer than road."
Yes.
But when you hear the catastrophes that happen, it scares you even more. And you as a pilot, how do you handle now things like that?
Well, if you compare now with the technology advancement, it's more safer now to fly than actually to drive yourself or rather take a public transport. It's safer now because of modernization. The technology has changed quite some time, and more training actually is given to the crew as well.
Do you think AI will do a better job than a pilot?
AI?
Yeah.
Well,
because they can respond further, think.
Yes, I think maybe not to our generation now, but I think we will have a commercial aircraft flown by a robot and AI doing good job than even the human. But the only challenge we'll have is the human touch. There might be a person in the cockpit just to satisfy the passengers.
The passengers, that's not as a human.
Yes, there. Exactly. But the machine will do a better job for sure. These skills which we normally harness in our training during 6 months of simulator or whatever, machines actually will do a better job.
You believe that 100%?
I believe 100%.
The pilots won't be happy when they hear this.
I know they won't, but even myself, I still need my job to fly. But we have to believe in the trajectory of how this profession is going. Because now we have unmanned aircraft. You know, we have unmanned aircraft. We have
drones and everything.
Yes, I mean you can control an aircraft while you are sitting in your room. You know? So I believe one day, as I said, the human will be there just to
satisfy the passengers.
But everything will be done by the machine for sure. And it has been proven that a caravan somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, in the US, actually flew with controlled by a person on the
remotely.
ground. Remotely, exactly. And it took off. It went. It did a circuit and came and landed. Yes.
So I'm asking, as a captain.
Yes.
Is there a time that you faced a challenge that was so scared to you? Because has it happened to you?
Well, emergencies they actually occur, and yes, one day I was coming from from Masai Mara some years back. And part of the passengers was the director of the company. He was on board. And the first officer was the co-pilot, was about to be promoted to be a captain. So we had an engine failure as we were approaching Kwale side, coming to land to Diani. Because from Masai Mara we normally go to Kunda, Diani, then Mombasa. So we had the engine failed.
On the wrong day.
On the wrong day. And the plane was full of passengers. Now, naively, the director thought I was doing training to that guy because he was ready to go to the left seat, And actually, it was not training, of course. We had to declare emergency, and actually we changed our course from Diani to Mombasa. And we landed safely.
But all you are hearing, Mungu wangu,
no, actually the co-pilot did a great job. He actually assured the passengers that the aircraft can fly with one engine. And that's exactly what we did. We flew with one engine and we landed in Mombasa.
And what's going on in the mind at that moment?
And imagine the following day we are up in the air flying as well.
So, I want to know, because we see the movies, how it's dramatized. The tension, the sweating.
Yeah, it's part of the of challenges on our profession as well. We are trained to actually deal with the situations like what we had actually encountered with engine failure, engine fire, and several failures as well. So these are things which actually are trained on 6 months, span of 6 months.
You can be trained as much as you want to train.
Yeah.
But when it happens, do you have the cool to maintain your cool and?
Well, there's a human factor, yeah. Exactly, yes. Sometimes, yes. Always there's a human factor, because what you do in a simulator sometimes, in the real scenario, you can react differently. Now that one we cannot control, because you can do the same failure perfectly in a simulator. When it comes to
real life,
the human factor now takes over. But we try to make it as real as possible and calm the pilots, or rather the instructor actually calms the pilot and gives some assurance. This one happens like this. You should actually fly the plane fast. Don't let your emotions or human factors affect you in that real scenario.
What's the most beautiful thing you've seen while being up there?
Beautiful thing. I love the coastline, especially when you come and land. I love the DRC, Congo approach in this volcanic mountain. Sunset with the volcanic, a place called Goma.
Goma.
Yes. Have you heard of Goma?
Yes, I used to be transporters back then.
Is it?
We used to take a lot of things to Goma.
Yes. So I love Goma. Goma, beautiful approach.
Beautiful. I've never been to
with the volcanic and approaching is lovely.
A wonderful view.
Very nice.
Thank you so much for this. If you had to choose another profession apart from this, what would it be? Definitely not banking, I'm sure.
I used to be, before I started the aviation, while I was waiting to go and do my banking exploration in Saudi Arabia, I actually did teaching. So I was actually teaching in madrasa in Malindi and teaching at the same time in a school called Town Secondary School.
That gives me another question. Would you like to teach now the young generation?
Yes, I'm actually now an instructor.
Really?
Yes.
Do you have a school or just?
No, in-house instructor as far as the company is concerned. So actually I train.
So for a young man who's out there watching right now
Yes.
and decides I want to be a pilot but I can't afford maybe this, what can he, at least the first step to do? Can he contact you or can he?
Yes, please. My phone numbers will be there for any guidance as well.
Do you have Instagram or something?
Yes, I do have Instagram. I have, and at the same time Facebook. And,
But I want to ask now in a real, if you have no money, what are the chances of you being a pilot? Really?
well, it's this profession is financial, actually intensive. It's financially, you actually need to have financial support. The only ways which we actually did our years back was because of the flying allowances. At the same time,
If it wasn't for that, it would be very possible.
I mean, you can with Harambes, because there are some pilots who are now even flying. They actually did Harambes from well-wishers, from friends, from families.
I would really wish if one day maybe you could host like maybe a small workshop where you can invite youth, talk
Yes,
to them maybe.
I have done one or two places in Nairobi, schools, just to mentor them on aviation, especially in flying.
Just give the at least
Yes, exactly. And as I said, it's I believe my philosophy is that what you want, as far as your focus is concerned, and the goal is just you have to be disciplined, and you go for it.
and nothing comes easy.
Nothing comes easy.
It was hard for you.
It is hard. It's very hard, and even up to now, it's not easy because I have to be on my game. You know, it's not easy because this aircraft flies and it needs your input.
You told me every 6 months you have to start studying again with your child.
Yes.
You're both of you studying.
Yes.
Because you have to do another test.
Yes, because every 6 months you are supposed to go for a simulator check. So you have to prepare a month before to do. Thank you. To go and do to prepare theoretically and practically as well. So sometimes if you come to my place and see me with my son, he's doing his homework and I'm on the side doing my paperwork, preparing myself.
What's the most fun thing about being a pilot? Is because I used to see. I told you. I
Yes.
used to see pilots at the airport. They pass. They're proud. They're
Well, it's a nature for everyone. It's a prestigious profession first, and yes, it's good to feel good as well, you know. But be humble. You know? It's good to feel good, but to be humble.
I won't be humble. I won't be humble. I'll remind you. Look at me. I'm the captain now. So, cause now another question.
Yes.
If it's so expensive to be a pilot,
Yes.
is it really that good pay that you can actually recover your investments?
Yes, it is. It's quite a rewarding profession as well.
Really?
I mean, you Google now the salary of a pilot in Emirates, or pilot in Qatar, or pilot in Kenya Airways. Everything is in the internet now, you know.
But it's very competitive right now. It's very
It's
competitive.
competitive, yes, it is.
So even getting the job is kind of hard. You can do all that and still.
Well, it is because there's always room and there's always a vacancy, because this profession actually requires mostly the experience.
So the older you are, the better.
The older you are, the hours you are, the better. Yes, it is.
I want you to try this
This one?
pistachio cookie.
Okay, yes, I
It's
will.
one of.
Thank you.
And then I always look at people's faces when they.
So, yes.
So okay, Bismillah. Yasin. A moment of silence.
Yes.
I'm waiting for an honest review.
On. It's nice. Very nice. Yes.
It's only nice.
It's good.
Because the reaction usually I'm waiting for is, wow, my goodness, what is this in my mouth?
No, it's nice,
yeah,
it's
I can't.
nice.
Ini bana. Okay, a second bite is good also. What's your favorite meal when you travel, by the way?
Pasta.
Pasta. From Italy, or just anywhere?
Anyway,
Pasta bolognese.
pasta bolognese, and because it's not filling as well. Just light. And
It's good for
it's
you.
carbs, I know, but it's okay.
You told me something by there about you're very spiritual and you're very in tune with your religion.
Well, when it comes to religion, I actually go for. I don't take. I'm very serious with my alhamdulillah, with my religion as well, because the virtues, as far as the values of you being a Muslim first. And I'm not saying because I'm a Muslim, but even if you are Christian as well, it should not change because of your status. You should actually follow your values, Christian values, Islamic values as well. And because by the end of the day, we are human beings and we are here for a test, you know. It's important to know that. You can be a pilot, you can be a farmer, you can be a pharmacist, you can be whatever, but by the end of the day, those values have to be attained without question. So, yes, I'm not saying I'm holier than thou, but you know, I take my religion very serious. Yes.
So while you're up there, you still find time to pray?
Yes, we do. What we normally do is we pray while we're seated. When it reaches the time for prayers, we sit down and we pray where we are.
You pray while sitting?
Yeah, we're sitting, yes. And of course, sometimes if times allows and whatever, you take you go out and you can pray
Back.
5 minutes back there because your colleague is there in front and he's actually monitoring what is happening. So of course we take safety measures, you know. I can say I'm there and you know, but actually we take safety measures that someone is there and you're in cruise there and
you told me how you felt, especially during Ramadan when you pray, you feel...
Oh yes, during the last 10 days of Ramadan, sometimes it catches up us in the air. And trust me, as much as you are feeling in the mosque, doing the tahajjud, we do our tahajjuds up there. And it's quite sentimental feeling you have when you are there and you normally dim all the lights, pray alone, and you feel you're closer, you know. But you know. So we do all those.
And does it affect family now that you travel a lot, with
No,
your kids and all that?
I actually nurtured my wife into systematic way of my lifestyle, and mashallah, she's very, very supportive.
And the kids, do they feel like...
And the kids as well. Yes.
You have time for them?
Yes, I
as
do
much
have
as...
time for them. Yes, but the most important thing is the support from your wife. So I actually trained her in a way of how I needed her support in a way, because sometimes you go very late at night, very early morning flights.
A strong spouse is a very
Very
fundamental
important
thing.
And I've seen people in their careers having issues when at home they are not getting the support from their wives, or rather, yes, from their
The better halves.
better halves, the other better halves, yes.
So I'm thinking now from the youth again.
Yes.
What can you say to them now? Since we're closing, we're finishing up.
Yeah, we're finishing. What I can say is that aviation is a very interesting career. It is not for the faint-hearted as well. It needs a lot of discipline. It needs a lot of hard work. And trust me, whenever there is a will, there is a way, for sure.
Is it fun also traveling all over around?
It is fun.
Getting that preferential treatment, Captain.
Yes, yes.
You feel good. It doesn't get to you like you do. You try to be humble.
No, of course you have to be humble.
Captain, thank you so much for coming. Thank you, sir. Another question from your seat now.
Yes.
I want to know, I wasn't expecting you to choose tea. I was expecting you to choose coffee.
Yes.
Maybe to keep your mind focused, maybe.
Yes. Yes.
So it means that you are a tea lover or a coffee lover?
I'm a tea lover, for sure. The first days of Ramadan, the first 2 days without tea, I go with a very, maybe I should not say it here. I get a headache because of addictiveness.
I can't trust a captain who's addicted to tea.
Addicted to tea.
I can't.
Yes.
I told the story of my grandmother. She saw the first of Sa.
Yes.
The first one.
Yes.
A lady.
Yes.
She was calm.
Yes.
I call her the captain appears a lady and I asked her, no, I can't do this. There can't be two ladies who go down. My grandmother, and she was really, really agitated. And the captain to come and talk to her.
No, ladies are doing a fantastic job as well.
But you know, the old people, they think.
Yes, I know. But I'm saying here, and actually, from whoever listens now, whatever, ladies are doing a fantastic job in aviation. They're equally up to the task.
Do they have the same opportunities as men?
Yes, they do.
captains?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes. Yes, they do.
Is it harder for them or just is it equal?
No, you cannot say it's a man's profession as per se, but it's a fulfilling for them as well. It is. Yes.
I'd love to have a female captain to talk to her and hear the challenges she goes through.
We can arrange one day.
Yeah,
no problem.
it will be very nice by then. Because I'm sure they go through a lot. Because now, like my grandmother, when she's biased, she'll think, no, I cannot have two ladies.
No.
That's what I see. Another for the youth.
the youth?
Question.
For the youth,
Yes.
maybe like there are those who don't have finance or money.
Yes.
But they need that like a motivation or way through.
Nowadays, financial institutions like banks as well, they're easy to get loans, you know. And I'm sure that is one way of getting the financial support actually. So I think that is the most way of getting financial support from loans from the bank. And of course now, alhamdulillah, we have for Muslims they have the Sharia compliant.
But why is it so expensive to?
Yeah, because the aircraft uses gas, and there's risk involved, the insurance as well. So it's not an easy profession because insurance is very expensive. The machine itself as well is expensive. And now an aircraft of trainer, it maybe cost about 20, 15 million, 20 million maybe. Yes.
That's just a small aircraft.
Yes. So it's not an easy way to go through. You know? Yes.
And there's no other way that it can be cheaper. There's no other way.
Well, the only thing is that maybe we get an electrical plane, and I'm sure even that one will be But
Because it's such a pity that some people, some kids, they really want to be pilots, but
yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
they don't want to dream about it because
No, I know. I've seen actually many some of the people who interact here and there. They said my kid wants to be a pilot, but you know this profession is very expensive. But as I said, long before we used to have Harambes, and now institutions, I think, they're not financial, but the banks are not bad. They actually give loans for training.
I would really wish that you will become one of the first people to make a accommodative
Yes.
school.
Yes,
that can
it's
be
part of the goals
approachable,
which
yeah.
we
Maybe
I'm
can
intending.
partner with the-
Yes, I'm intending to do that. Hopefully, inshallah,
And we'll-
in the near future. The legacy which I want to leave behind as well is to motivate and actually train, and to show the young generation or the young people that this profession can be achieved as well in a very easier way. Of course, apart from the financial
Yeah.
part of it.
I really want to see that.
Yes,
happen
inshallah,
soon.
one day soon.
So,
Yes.
Another question.
Yes.
another question before it goes. Can I have
Yes.
a piece of this?
Please.
Between day and night, which time is your favorite time to fly?
Yes, good. Night is the best because it's so calm. And during the day is a bit bumpy, but night is the best.
Why?
It's cool because you know, during the day it's of course you have what is called the waves, the heat waves, which actually brings the air molecules up. As it brings the air molecules up, you have this turbulent air. So when you fly through the heat or the air molecules, you get the bumpiness,
Okay.
the bumpiness of the air.
So it's because of the heat, Kube, that what? Okay,
Yes,
you didn't even know
yes,
it. I thought
it's
it's just wind usually.
No, it can be clouds, of course, as well, when you enter the clouds. And then, of course, the hot air mixing with the cold air as well. So there's so many scenarios, actually, they make the aircraft to be bumpy.
What's the biggest myth that we think about as passengers? We think about flying. The biggest myth out there. You think? What's the craziest thing you've ever had? Maybe.
Well, what can I say? Of course, passengers are so naive, they don't know who is in the cockpit there.
Yeah.
So in case of any emergency or whatever, they don't know. So it's something whereby you actually don't know who flies you. So you either get scared, or you get scared as a passenger, or you actually feel very much safe in the hands of pilots who flies you.
Because what Ambena, this it can explode. It can really, is it? Can
No,
these things,
no.
Like the door, if the door opens, but what can happen?
Yeah, of course, the door opens, then of course it's a problem. And we actually train for that as well, what to do.
So does it suck on people like in the movies, or is it just?
No, it's like a balloon. The aircraft, as it ascends up, it's like a balloon. So yes, if you don't have your seatbelt fast and you are near the door, you can actually be sucked out. So it's important now, whenever you are in the aircraft, keep your seatbelt fast.
Why did they quit ban smoking? Back in the day, people used to smoke in the aircraft.
Yeah, I think now they have.
Is it for safety measure, or just because
It's
people are just
for
giving hands?
safety measures as well, and at the same time,
People secondhand smoke.
yeah. People they don't smoke as well, so you don't. So both ways.
Last question. When do you put it autopilot?
Well, different aircraft has got different timing of putting the autopilot. Most aircraft you put the autopilot immediately after when you are airborne.
Okay.
And the autopilot does the job for you.
You just relax us.
You just relax. Of course, you don't relax, but of course you monitor. Yes.
Do you ever fight with the first officer? Like you
Good
argue?
question. Good question. Now, there is what we call CRM, Crew Resource Management, CRM, Crew Resource Management. We normally train after every 1 year to be able to accommodate each other's character and to fly safely. If you can get a submissive co-pilot who says yes, 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 you can get somebody who is a bit rough. So somehow you have to accommodate each other. So that course puts you in a very level way of understanding, meaning that if I need to tell you something, I have to tell you in a very
you know how to approach.
Clear, yes, exactly. But very clear as well, very assertive. And that tells you that, hey, we are top of descent now. Would you like me to call descent? I'm prompting you, rather than telling you, start going down now. You understand what I'm saying?
So as much as just it's also managerial, it's also delegation and
yes,
all that.
Yes, that course is very important. It's called Crew Resource Management.
And but the captain's the final say always, isn't it?
Of course, there must be someone who is in charge.
But he can go against you if he wants to. He can say, no, I don't agree with that.
Who?
The co-pilot, first officer.
No. What we normally do is that in any scenarios for emergencies or whatever, we call what is called a concept called DODA. DODA is something whereby two of us, we have to engage to a certain task which we have actually to execute. Like there's an emergency, we have to actually concur, both of us, to accept there is an emergency. What options do we have? What decisions do we need to make? So we have to engage and interact. So if we have a problem, like say, okay, we have a broken glass here. What are we going to do? Do you accept we have a broken glass? Yes, I do. So what are the options we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And somehow we will agree. Not unless maybe this guy is,
Has it ever happened to you? Like
no.
a guy just doesn't want to listen?
Well, not really. Somehow we are very good to learn people. With our experience which we have, we're actually very fast to learn our colleagues, very fast. You see this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you know how to approach. But when you have to be assertive and be clear, you actually draw a line and say, well, I need it this way now, because something has to happen at that time. Yes.
Is it a crime to go against you or the captain, or is it just a code of conduct that you cannot go against the captain?
Well, you can say that way, but of course, somebody has to have a responsibility. It's
or do they already know this when they're coming up? They know that you cannot challenge the captain.
Yes. No. You see, there are different scenarios whereby, in the Far East, we have always the captain. We are calling it in aviation the level of responsibility, or gradient. We call it gradient. So always you want the gradient in the cockpit to be like this, a nice slope, meaning that this is PIC, is a captain, and this is first officer. When this gradient is more than this, it means this guy has a lot of say, isn't it? We don't want that. We want that gradient to be like this. Why? Because you take suggestions, or rather some whatever views this guy has, which makes sense, to consider, exactly. So you want the gradient to be a little bit like this, but by the end of the day, this guy is still there. He's up. Look.
If it's like this, it's some like countries we know.
Yes. There's no need even of talking to your co-pilot, because
you just make a decision.
You just make a decision. Yes. No, go down. No. You go the other way. No. Let's land here now. You get me? Yes.
Very interesting. So another thing.
Yes.
What if this is just? I think maybe it's a stupid question. Yes. What if you get sick and he gets sick? What happens now?
No, we normally don't. We don't eat the same food.
Okay, maybe it's flu.
We don't eat the same food. Either if you take chicken, I take beef, or you be vegetarian today, I become maybe I take meat, or you see, we don't take the same food.
It's forbidden. You cannot do that at all.
It's
a code of conduct.
It's a code of conduct. It's like yes.
But what if it happens just now? What do you do now?
Well, I haven't.
When
seen
God hands
anything.
now.
No, I haven't heard of anything. Yeah. And what will happen? You'll just go to the toilet, isn't it? But you still fly.
Not like really. Now you can't. Mgonjwa jamaa na pia jiwezi.
No, it's.
Is there?
We shall know. It has never happened, so if it happens, we shall know.
Yes.
God forbid. Captain.
Maybe that's the beginning.
Yes.
Which city is the best when you just were in the air?
Or fly.
You love to go to that city.
Well, we used to fly a long time ago. A place in Rome, in Italy. It's beautiful.
From the sky or
No.
there?
There, and a place called Barcelona as well.
It's
Barcelona
beautiful.
in Spain, very beautiful. So those are two cities I in the Europe. In the Middle East, UAE is okay, but now it's becoming more cosmopolitan and more,
It's more of a tourist destination.
more of a tourist destination now, But yeah,
And in Africa?
of course, Africa, nothing beats Mombasa, I think.
Oh, yo. I was waiting.
Yes,
Captain, such an honor to have you.
I
Such
really
an honor.
appreciate. I hope this one will inspire our young guys around.
I really want young people to really know that it's possible to be a pilot. It's not impossible. Wherever they are,
Yes.
no matter how far
Yes,
they feel like they're away from maybe Nairobi, Mombasa,
Yes.
it's achievable.
yes, it is.
It's hard,
Yes,
but I think through you, when they talk to you or when they interact with you,
Yes.
I wish you could also do some videos maybe online and just say
Yes.
these are possible.
yes. It's because of the nature of work, but slowly, that's my intention actually to do
I
that.
really wish to see
Yes.
more people from Mashinani
Yes, yes,
who aspire to be pilots, and it can
Yes.
actually happen for them.
yes, yes,
It shouldn't be a pipe dream.
yes, for sure.
Captain,
Yes,
shukran sana for coming.
no problem anytime. If I have more time, we will share my experience.
Please, I would like you to talk on social media.
Inshallah.
Let the people
We'll do
know you
that.
more. Let them interact with you.
Yes, we'll do
Give them
that.
guidance.
Yes.
Even that small guidance that you can give.
And
It could
we
be a-
normally say it as passing the knowledge as sadaqatun jariyah, isn't it?
Exactly.
So you
Exactly.
pass it and it
And
gives you more
Imagine,
hasanat.
you can inspire a whole generation of
Of
new
course, for
pilots,
sure. Yes.
especially from the marginalized communities.
Yes.
Star pilots. Captain, pleasure.
Pleasure.
Karibu sana.
Shukran.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the
I did.
pistachio, but the reaction was not favorable.
No, that's nice.